India's Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman presented the budget for the year 2024-25. This was her 7th straight presentation of the Union budget. And this is also the first budget during Prime Minister Narendra Modi-led government's 3rd term. Presenting the budget in the lower house, the Finance Minister said that people of India have reinforced their faith in the government led by Prime Minister Modi and re-elected it for the 3rd term. The Finance Minister said that despite global turmoil, India's economic growth continues to shine and will remain so in years ahead.
India's economic growth continues to be the shining exception and will remain so in the years ahead. India's inflation continues to be low, stable, and moving towards the 4% target. Core inflation, that is non-food and non-fuel, currently is 3.1%. Steps are being taken to ensure supplies of perishable goods reach markets adequately.
India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi lauded the Union Budget 2024-25 presented by the Union Minister for Finance Nirmala Sitharaman in Lok Sabha today. Prime Minister said that the budget will empower the poor through poverty alleviation schemes.
देश में गरीबी समाप्त हो, गरीब का सशक्तिकरण हो, इस दिशा में भी आज के बजट में प्रमुख घोषणाएं की गई हैं। गरीबों के लिए 3 करोड़ नए घर बनाना तय हुआ है। जनजातीय उन्नत ग्राम अभियान सैचुरेशन अप्रोच के साथ 5 करोड़ आदिवासी परिवारों को मूलभूत सुविधाओं से जोड़ा जाएगा। इसके अलावा ग्राम सड़क योजना 25,000 नए ग्रामीण क्षेत्रों को ऑल वेदर रोड से जोड़ेगी। इसका लाभ देश के सभी राज्यों के दूर दराज गांवों को मिलेगा।
India's Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman announced that the Prime Minister's package of 5 schemes and initiatives to facilitate employment, skilling and other opportunities for 4.1 crore youth over a 5-year period with a central outlay of 2 lakh crore rupees. And apart from this, she also announced the climate finance taxonomy measures and a new tribal welfare scheme.
The Union Budget 2024-25 has several new key initiatives that propel India towards becoming the 3rd largest economy of the world, as well as ensuring all-round prosperity. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman outlined some key next-generation reforms for facilitating employment opportunities and sustaining high growth. To incentivize states for faster implementation of reforms, 50-year interest-free loans for states have been extended. 10 lakh crore rupees have been allotted to cater to the housing needs of 1 crore urban poor. Transparent rental housing markets have also been proposed. A national cooperation policy for the cooperative sector has been proposed for fostering rural economy growth. Scheme for skilling 20 lakh youth over 5 years has been announced. 1,000 industrial training institutes will be upgraded. 3 lakh crore rupees have been allocated for schemes benefiting women and girls. Significant relief has been given to the MSME sector. Credit guarantee scheme for MSMEs in the manufacturing sector has been announced with a guarantee cover of up to 100 crore rupees. A new assessment model for MSME credit has been proposed. E-commerce export hubs will be made operational in public-private partnership mode. Novel internship opportunities in 500 top companies has been announced for 1 crore youth over a 5-year period. Under this, an internship allowance of 5,000 rupees per month along with a one-time assistance of 6,000 rupees will be provided. Companies will bear the training cost and 10% of the internship cost from their CSR funds. For formalization of employment, the first-time employees will get 15,000 rupees as 1 month's salary in 3 installments. The eligibility limit will be a salary of up to 1 lakh rupees per month. Apart from this, the government also plans to incentivize employer and employee for an EPFO contribution in the first 4 years of employment. An integrated technology platform has also been proposed for improving the outcomes under the Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code. NPS Vatsalya scheme has been announced. It's a financial plan for contribution by parents and guardians for the welfare of their minors. In the field of agriculture, funding will be provided in challenge mode for agricultural research, including to the private sector. New 109 high-yielding and climate-resilient varieties of 32 field and horticulture crops will be released for cultivation by farmers. In the next 2 years, 1 crore farmers across India will be initiated into natural farming. Private sector-driven research and innovation at commercial scale will be provided with a financing pool of 1 lakh crore rupees. For developing space economy, a venture capital fund of 1,000 crore rupees will also be set up. Further, land records in both rural and urban areas will be digitized with GIS mapping. For achieving energy security, a conducive tax structure for climate finance would be provided. Research and development of small and modular nuclear reactors in PPP mode has also been proposed. And more than 100 branches of the India Post Payment Bank will be set up in the Northeast region. Lastly, Finance Minister Sitharaman announced a new scheme for tribal welfare, the Pradhan Mantri Janjatiya Unnat Gram Abhiyan. This will cover 63,000 villages, benefiting some 5 crore tribal people. Bureau Report, DD India.